Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. B&B spoilers Thursday, December 12. Brooke absolutely loses it on Ridge. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers for Thursday, December 12, 2024. Promise Brooke letting loose and defending her daughter. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, has had it, and she just can't take it anymore. She has spent the last 2 weeks listening to Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McThinswood, and Eric Forrester, John McCook, going off on Hope Logan, Annika Noel, nonstop. Brooke feels that she was nice enough to tell them what Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, and Hope were up to, but she didn't think that would turn into a constant Hope bashing session. She thought Ridge would try to reason with Carter and Hope. Instead, things are worse than ever between them. Ridge better watch it when Brooke can't take it anymore and finally loses her cool. She won't allow this kind of talk about her precious daughter anymore. Hope felt that her back was against the wall, and after all she had given Forrester Creations, she knew she had to do something. Will this new rift between Brooke and Ridge do more damage than Brooke expects? Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Buddig wishes just might come true if Brooke and Ridge split over this. What a way to mend Taylor's broken heart and give Steffi the Parent Trap reunion she's always wanted. Renee Price, Christian Weisman, is set to make a big move that can change everything between him and Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace. He is in town for a reason, and that reason seems to be an obsession with Electra. The poor girl doesn't suspect that anything is off with her old friend, but the odds are that Remy is the one who doctored those photos that are now all over the internet. When Remy makes a game-changing decision, does that put Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, in danger? Remy seems to want Electra back in his life and will do anything to make that happen. If Will is in the way, he could be in some major trouble. Perhaps Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, will figure out a villain when she sees one. Bold and the beautiful spoilers. Thursday, December 12. Brooke absolutely loses it on Ridge. On Thursday, December 12th, the bold and the beautiful, emotions are running high as the fallout from Ridge and Brooke's complicated relationship reaches new heights. The tension that has been simmering between them for weeks finally boils over in a dramatic confrontation that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Brooke hits her breaking point. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, has always been known for her fiery temper and passionate outbursts, but on this particular day, she takes her emotional turmoil to a whole new level. As she faces Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, in their latest confrontation, Brooke is no longer the composed woman we've seen in previous arguments. This time, she's at her absolute breaking point. Ever since Ridge's return to the Forrester mansion after his brief affair with Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen, Brooke has been dealing with a constant emotional roller coaster of being in a relationship with a man who's torn between her and his ex-wife. Ridge's indecisiveness has caused deep rifts in their marriage, and Brooke's patience is wearing thin. She has always fought for their relationship, but her heart is broken as Ridge seems to continuously find himself drawn to Taylor. Brooke has watched Ridge defend Taylor time and again, insisting that she deserves a place in his life, not just as the mother of his children, but as something more. This has left Brooke feeling unappreciated and betrayed. She feels that Ridge has been putting Taylor on a pedestal while disregarding her own feelings. Ridge's indecision pushes Brooke over the edge. Brooke tries to keep things calm at first, hoping that they can talk through their issues, but Ridge's inability to fully commit to their relationship and his constant insistence that Taylor is an integral part of his life sets Brooke off. "I can't do this anymore, Ridge," Brooke says, her voice trembling with a mixture of anger and heartbreak. I have spent my entire life trying to make this marriage work, and you just keep pushing me aside for her. You want me to keep waiting around, hoping you'll choose me. Well, I'm done." As Ridge tries to explain himself, Brooke interrupts him with a pointed finger, her eyes blazing. "How many times do you think I can put up with your back and forth, Ridge? You've made it clear that your heart belongs with Taylor. So why don't you stop playing these games with me? Let me go so I can move on." Brooke's words hit Ridge like a ton of bricks, and for the first time in a long while, he looks genuinely taken aback. He tries to apologize, to offer reassurance that he's still committed to their relationship, but the damage is done. Brooke has heard it all before, and she is not willing to be part of a triangle that seems to never resolve. The final straw, Brooke's emotional breakdown. As the conversation continues, Brooke becomes increasingly emotional, her voice cracking with the pain of years of betrayal and disappointment. "I gave up so much for you, Ridge," she cries, her tears mixing with the anger in her voice. "I've put my life on hold, and for what? So you can keep stringing me along while you run to Taylor every time there's a problem. I deserve better than that." Brooke's breakdown is heartbreaking to watch. She's been the strong woman, the one who keeps fighting for the love of her life. But today, she is letting go of that facade. For the first time, Brooke is confronting the reality that perhaps her love for Ridge is not enough to make him choose her over his past. In a raw and vulnerable moment, Brooke looks at Ridge with intense sorrow in her eyes. "I've loved you for so long, Ridge, but I can't keep pretending that this is healthy, that you're the man I fell in love with. You've changed, and I don't know how to fix that." Ridge, usually the one to try and salvage their relationship with promises and reassurances, is at a loss for words. He's hurt by her accusations, but deep down, he knows that Brooke is speaking the truth. He has been indecisive for too long, and it's starting to tear apart the woman who has stood by him through everything. The moment of truth. Brooke's decision. As the argument reaches its peak, Brooke delivers a final blow that leaves Ridge speechless. "I'm not going to sit here and beg you to love me, Ridge. You need to make a choice. Either you're with me or you're with her. But I'm done waiting for you to figure it out." With that, Brooke stands up and walks out, leaving Ridge standing in stunned silence. This moment marks a pivotal turning point in their relationship. Brooke's declaration of independence is a powerful statement, signaling that she is no longer willing to be a passive participant in a love triangle that is dragging her down. She is ready to take control of her own destiny, whether that means walking away from Ridge or finding a way to heal and move forward without him. Ridge's realization. As the scene ends, Ridge is left standing in the middle of the room, staring after Brooke, his mind racing. This may be the moment he has feared, the moment when Brooke finally gives up on him for good. Ridge knows that he can no longer afford to take her love for granted. The deep bond they share is undeniable, but he also realizes that he has allowed his unresolved feelings for Taylor to cause irreparable damage. Will Ridge make a bold move to win Brooke back, or is this truly the end of the line for them? Brooke's emotional outburst has made it clear that she is no longer willing to be the backup choice. But will Ridge take that lesson to heart before it's too late? What's next for Brooke and Ridge? Fans can expect the consequences of this confrontation to ripple throughout the Forrester family. Brooke's emotional breakdown will have lasting effects on her relationship with her daughters and with the Forrester family as a whole. While Ridge is left to grapple with the reality of his choices, Brooke will need time to heal and reflect on her next move. Is this the beginning of a new chapter for Brooke, one where she learns to put herself first and stop waiting for a man who may never fully choose her? Thursday, December 12th, is shaping up to be one of the most intense episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful yet. Brace yourselves for the fallout from Brooke's powerful outburst And stay tuned to see how Ridge reacts in the aftermath. Will he finally realize what he stands to lose? Or is this the moment that truly breaks their relationship? Only time will tell. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Luna's real paternity exposed Jack bio dad proof changes everything. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that there's still an important question on fans' minds when it comes to Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. The show never offered real confirmation on Luna's paternity, so we have to consider who her true father is. Tom star Clint Howard was obviously convinced he was Luna's bio dad, but there was never a DNA test to back that up. B&B only ruled out Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, in this paternity mystery, which could be getting a new chapter. Soon after Luna debuted, plenty of viewers speculated that she might be the product of some forbidden passion between Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, and Jack Finnegan, Ted King. The show bolstered those suspicions with a backstory involving Poppy living with Jack, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, and John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Nublin, around the time Luna was conceived. Since both Jack and Poppy have been known to participate in affairs, we could easily buy that they had one with each other. That's especially true since Jack seems so fond of Poppy despite Lee's problems with her over the years. Speaking of those problems, Romy Park recently confirmed on Bold Live that fans are going to learn more about Lee's past issues with Poppy. There's a secret that'll surprise even Poppy herself, so what if Lee admits she always knew, or at least suspected Jack cheated with her sister? Lee was pleasantly surprised when the initial DNA test made it look like Bill was Luna's bio dad. It seemed like Lee was just relieved to know Jack wasn't Luna's papa instead. Of course, it was ultimately revealed that Luna rigged the paternity test, so Lee might be back to suspecting that Jack is her father instead. Could this lead to another DNA test being done? One that proves Luna is Jack's biological daughter. If so, that could change everything for Luna and give her a new angle to work. Perhaps Luna could even guilt-trip Jack into helping her get off the hook. After all, Jack would be the perfect person to do that since Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, called him one of the finest criminal defense attorneys in Los Angeles. Whatever the case, our predictions point to Luna's paternity being revisited, so maybe the show will finally prove that she belongs to Jack. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Luna could have another stunning twist headed her way, so stay tuned for updates on any looming bio dad news. The peaceful, glamorous world of the bold and the beautiful is about to get a whole lot more complicated. Luna, the young and sweet-hearted daughter of the late, beloved Forrester matriarch, is at the center of a shocking revelation that will send ripples through the Forrester family, as well as shake up the entire fashion dynasty. What was once thought to be a simple family secret is now poised to break wide open, leaving behind a trail of heartbreak, betrayal, and explosive revelations. In the latest twists of the ongoing saga, Luna's true paternity is exposed, and the identity of her biological father threatens to change everything. The stunning reveal shakes the very foundation of what Luna and the Forrester family thought they knew about their past. The Forrester legacy at risk. For those who've been following the Forrester family drama closely, Luna has always been seen as a bright, gentle soul, someone whose innocence has made her a favorite among fans. Her mother, the glamorous and always poised Brooke Logan, had always been fiercely protective of Luna, shielding her from the darker sides of their complex family history. But what if everything they knew about Luna's heritage is a lie? And more importantly, what if Luna is not actually a Logan at all? At the heart of this scandal lies Jack Finnegan, a name long associated with tension, deceit, and heartache. Jack is no stranger to the twists and turns of the Forrester family tree, and in a jaw-dropping turn of events, New DNA evidence has emerged proving Jack's biological link to Luna. This shocking revelation sets the stage for an emotional roller coaster that could ultimately rewrite Luna's place in the Forrester legacy. The shocking DNA test results. What began as a routine medical test for Luna, initially ordered by her doctors for minor health reasons, quickly spiraled into the kind of bombshell revelation that only the bold and the beautiful can deliver. The test results, meant to settle a simple question about Luna's family health history, came back with an earth-shattering twist. Luna is not the biological child of Brooke Logan's ex-husband Ridge Forrester, as had long been believed. In fact, Luna's biological father is none other than Jack Finnegan, the man whose past dealings with the Forrester family have always been shrouded in mystery. The discovery has sent shockwaves through the family. While Brooke is in utter disbelief, struggling to comprehend how she could have been kept in the dark for so long, Ridge is devastated by the implications. As Luna's biological connection to Jack comes to light, so too do the deep secrets that have been buried for years. Ridge finds himself questioning his entire relationship with Brooke, and even his role as Luna's father. Jack Finnegan's role in Luna's life. Jack Finnegan's return to the bold and the beautiful has always been surrounded by mystery and intrigue. His unexpected arrival in the Forrester orbit years ago raised more questions than answers, with many speculating about his true motivations. Despite his charming exterior, Jack has been at the heart of some of the show's most explosive storylines, from his complicated history with Taylor Hayes to his seemingly endless supply of secrets. Now, with the truth about Luna's paternity out in the open, Jack's role in the Forrester family becomes even more critical. Could Jack have intentionally kept his connection to Luna hidden all these years? Was this a cruel twist of fate or a carefully calculated move to stay out of the spotlight? As the truth comes to light, Jack's character is placed under a microscope, with fans and family members alike questioning whether his actions were motivated by love, fear, or something far more sinister. The family fallout. The news of Luna's true paternity creates chaos within the Forrester family. Ridge is torn between his loyalty to his family and his desire to protect Luna, who, as it turns out, is not only his adopted daughter, but also a child of Jack Finnegan. How will Ridge reconcile his feelings of betrayal while maintaining his role as Luna's father figure? Is his relationship with Brooke and his ties to the Forrester legacy strong enough to weather the storm of this revelation? Brooke, in particular, finds herself at a crossroads. She's been the rock of the Forrester family for decades, but now, with the discovery that her daughter isn't who she thought she was, Brooke faces a crisis of identity. Can she continue to hold the Forrester family together, or will Luna's true paternity be the final nail in the coffin for her marriage to Ridge? Meanwhile, Steffi and Thomas Forrester will no doubt feel the weight of the news. Steffi, already dealing with the pressures of her own personal and professional life, is forced to confront the new reality of Luna being more connected to the Finnegans than to her own Forrester roots. Thomas, always the strategist, will undoubtedly have an opinion on how to leverage Luna's paternity for the good of the Forrester family. Does he see this as an opportunity for the Forresters to regain control over the Finnegan fortune, or will it drive an even deeper wedge between the families? Luna's personal struggle. For Luna, the fallout from her paternity reveal is particularly heartbreaking. While she's always known herself to be a Logan, with the love and support of her mother, the sudden shock of learning she is a Finnegan raises complex emotions. How will Luna come to terms with her true identity? Will she embrace her newfound connection to Jack, or will she cling to the family she has always known as the Logans? As Luna faces this emotional turmoil, she is forced to ask herself some difficult questions. Who am I? Where do I belong? With the Forrester family now questioning her very identity, Luna's journey will be one of self-discovery, conflict, and ultimately, reconciliation. A new chapter for the Forresters. This latest revelation is said to change the future of the Forrester family. The intertwining of the Forrester and Finnegan legacies has long been a subject of intrigue, but with Luna's paternity exposed, the two families are now more closely linked than ever before. Will this new revelation lead to a new chapter for the Forrester empire, or will it mark the beginning of a new era of heartbreak and division? Fans of the bold and the beautiful can expect explosive confrontations, emotional betrayals, and jaw-dropping plot twists as the drama continues to unfold. With Luna's paternity at the forefront, no one is safe from the fallout. From family ties to business rivalries, everyone's lives will be touched by this game-changing revelation. The Bold and the Beautiful continues to keep fans on the edge of their seats, as every new twist promises to bring even more shocking developments. Will the Forrester family ever be the same again? Only time will tell.